Welcome friends. I am Saudagar Saptal, Vijayamala Vidya Mandir, English Medium School, Shirur, Godnadi. Today I am going to teach 8th standard math part first, lesson number 1, rational and irrational numbers. At first, let us study number system. Number system. Number 1 is natural numbers. Natural numbers, counting numbers from 1, 2, 3, 4 dash dash are called natural numbers. Natural number set is denoted by n and n is equal to in bracket 1, 2, 3 dash dash dash. Then whole numbers. Whole number set is denoted by capital W and it is given by in curly bracket 0, 1, 2, 3 dash dash. There are infinite whole numbers. So whole numbers is a set of 0 and natural numbers. Then integers. Integer set is given by I is equal to in curly bracket dash dash minus 3 minus 2 minus 1 0 1 2 3 dash dash dash. Integers is a set of 0 natural numbers and opposite of natural numbers. Today we are going to study rational numbers. Rational number set is denoted by a cube. If m is any integer and n is any non-zero integer, then m upon n is called rational number. If m is any integer and n is any non-zero integer, then m upon n is called as a rational number. For example, 2 upon 7 is rational number. Minus 5 upon 9 is rational number. 0 is also rational number. 9 is also rational number. There are infinite rational numbers between any two numbers, any two rational numbers. Now let us find rational numbers between the rational numbers 2 upon 7 and 3 upon 7. Here 2 upon 7 is equal to, we can write 2 into 2 upon 7 into 2 is equal to 4 upon 14. 4 upon 14 is equivalent to 2 upon 7. Now 3 upon 7 can be written as 3 upon 7 is equal to 3 into 2 upon 7 into 2 is equal to 6 upon 14. Now 6 upon 14 is equivalent to 3 upon 7. Now rational numbers between 4 upon 14 and 6 upon 14 is 5 upon 14. So rational number between 4 upon 14 and 6 upon 14 is 5 upon 14. Now 2 upon 7 is equal to, let us multiply numerator and denominator by 3. Therefore 2 into 3 upon 7 into 3. So we get 6 upon 21 here. Now 3 upon 7 is equal to, multiply numerator and denominator by 3. 3 into 3 upon 7 into 3 is equal to 9 upon 21. 6 upon 21 is equivalent to 2 upon 7. And 9 upon 21 is also equivalent to 3 upon 7. Here we write rational numbers between 6 upon 21 and 9 upon 21. 6 upon 21 and 9 upon 21 are 7 upon 21, 8 upon 21. Now multiply by 4. 2 upon 7 is equal to 2 into 4 upon 7 into 4 is equal to 8 upon 28. And 3 upon 7 is equal to 3 into 4 upon 7 into 4 is equal to 12 upon 28. So this we find rational numbers between 8 upon 28 and 12 upon 28 are 9 upon 28, 10 upon 28, 11 upon 28. Thus, rational numbers between 2 upon 7 and 3 upon 7, 2 upon 7 and 3 upon 7 are, here is one rational number, 5 upon 14. Here are two rational numbers, 7 upon 21 and 8 upon 21. And here are three numbers, 9 upon 28, 10 upon 28 and 11 upon 28. Thus we can find infinite rational numbers between any two rational numbers. Now let us see how to show rational numbers on number line. We have to show the rational numbers 3 upon 4, minus 3 upon 4 and 9 upon 4 on the number line. Now let us draw number line at first. In each rational number, denominator is a 4. Therefore, we divide each unit distance in 4 parts. That is, distance between 0 to 2 is divided into 4 parts. Distance between 1 and 2 is also divided into 4 parts. Distance between 0 to minus 1 is also divided into 4 parts. Distance between minus 1 to minus 2 is divided into 4 parts. Now, to the right of the 0, each value of each part is 1 upon 4. That is, this point is 1 upon 4. This will be 2 upon 4. This will be 3 upon 4. To the right of 1, 1 plus 1 upon 4. 1 plus this point will be 2 upon 4. This point will be 1 plus 3 upon 4. And to the left of 0, this distance is minus 1 upon 4. This will be minus 2 upon 4. This will be minus 3 upon 4. We have to indicate 3 upon 4. This is a positive rational number. Therefore, it will be on the right side of 0. And the first point will be 1 upon 4. This will be 2 upon 4. And this point will be 3 upon 4. Now another rational number is minus 3 upon 4. As it is negative, it will be on the left side of the 0. Therefore this point will be minus 1 upon 4. This will be minus 2 upon 4. And this will be minus 3 upon 4. Now 9 upon 4. 9 upon 4 is improper fraction. Therefore, let it be converted into mixed fraction. So divide 9 by 4. 4 to the 8, and 9 minus 8 is equal to 1. That is 1, 2 and 1 upon 4. This also can be written as 2 plus 1 upon 4. This means 2 complete and 1 part there. There is a 2 complete and 1 part. This will be 9 upon 4. This number will be 9 upon 4. In this way, we can indicate any number on any rational number on the number line. Now let us solve practice set 1.1. Question number 1. Show the following numbers on a number line. Draw separate number line for each example. Example number 1. We have to show the rational numbers 3 upon 2, 5 upon 2 and minus 3 upon 2 on the number line. Therefore, at first, draw the number line. Here denominator of each fraction is a 2. Therefore, each unit distance is divided into 2 parts. That is, distance between 0 and 1 is divided into 2 parts. Distance between 1 and 2 is also divided into 2 parts. Distance between 2 and 3 is also divided into 2 parts. Similarly, distance between 0 and minus 1 is divided into 2 parts. Distance between minus 1 and minus 2 is divided into 2 parts. Distance between minus 2 and minus 3 is also divided into 2 parts, as the denominator of these all rational numbers is 2. Now 3 upon 2 can be converted as divide 3 by 2. 2 ones are 2 and 3 minus 2 is 1. That will be 1 and half is equal to, we can write this 1 plus 1 upon 2. Now 5 upon 2. 5 upon 2 can be converted as divide 5 by 2. 2 to the 4 and 5 minus 4 is 1. That will be 2 and half. So it can be written as 2 plus 1 upon 2. And minus 3 upon 2. Divide minus 3 by 2. 2 ones are 2 and 3 minus 2 is 1. That will be minus 1 and 1 upon 2. Here is a minus sign, so we write minus 1 upon 2 in the form. Now 3 upon 2 can be written as 1 plus 1 upon 2. This means 1 complete, this and 1 part. 1 complete and 1 part. 3 upon 2 is a positive number. Therefore, it will be on the right side of the 0. And here is a 1 complete and then 1 part. Therefore, we got this point as 3 upon 2. Now 5 upon 2 is positive number. Therefore, it will be also on the right side of 0. And 5 upon 2 can be written as 2 plus 1 upon 2. That is 2 complete and then 1 part. 2 complete and then 1 part on the number line. This point will indicate 5 upon 2. Minus 3 upon 2. Minus 3 upon 2. This is negative number. Therefore, it will be on the left side of 0. And minus 3 upon 2 can be written as minus 1. Minus 1 upon 2. That is minus 1 complete and then 1 part. Therefore, this is the point. And here we write minus 3 upon 2. In this way, we can show all these rational numbers on the number line. Now let us see question number 4. Question number 4 is rational numbers are 13 upon 10 and minus 17 upon 10. Here the denominator is 10. Therefore, which divide each unit distance in 10 equal parts. Distance between 0 to 1, distance between 1 to 2 is divided into 10 equal parts. Similarly, distance between 0 to minus 1 and distance between minus 1 to minus 2 is also divided into 10 equal parts. Now 13 upon 10, 13 upon 10, divide 13 by 10, 10 ones are 10, 13 minus 10 will be 3, that is 1, and 3 upon 10, this can be written as 1 plus 3 upon 10. Now another rational number is minus 17 upon 10, divide 17 by 10, 10 ones are 10, 17 minus 10 will be 7, 7 upon 10, 1 minus 1 and 7 upon 10, there is a minus sign, therefore we write this as minus 1 minus 7 upon 10. Now locate the number 13 upon 10. 13 upon 10 number we have written here 1 plus 3 upon 10 means 1 complete and 3 parts toward the right of 1. There are 3 parts 1, 2, 3. Therefore, this point will be 13 upon 10. Now, minus 17 upon 10 can be written as minus 1 minus 7 upon 10. That means minus 1 complete and 7 parts to the left of minus 1. Count 7 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. This is a point and that point we locate here minus 17 upon 10. In this way we can show any rational number on the number line. Now question number 2. Observe the number line and answer the questions. Here one number line is given and each unit distance between two numbers is divided into 4 parts. That is, distance between 0 and 1 is divided into 4 parts. In this way, to the right of 0, value of each part will be 1 upon 4. 1 upon 4, 2 upon 4, 3 upon 4. 4 upon 4 is a 1. Then 1 complete. 1 plus 1 upon 4, 1 plus 2 upon 4, 1 plus 3 upon 4. In this way. And values of points or each part to the left of 0 are minus 1 upon 4. This is minus 1 upon 4. This is minus 2 upon 4. This is minus 3 upon 4. This is minus 4 upon 4 is minus 1. Now this point will be minus 1 upon 4. This point will be minus 1 minus 2 upon 4. In this way, now we have given some questions and we have to answer these questions. Question number 1 is which number is indicated by point B. Let us see point B. Here point B is towards the left of minus 2. Therefore minus 2, we write minus 2. And how parts to the left? 1, 2 parts. Therefore we write here 2 upon 4. Because value of each part is minus 1 upon 4. This is minus 1 upon 4 and this is minus 2 upon 4. So minus 2 complete and minus 2 upon 4. So it will be 4. Now cross multiplication, 4 into 2, 8 minus 8 and this minus 2 upon 4 is equal to minus 10 upon 4 is equal to minus 5 upon 2 dividing by 2. Therefore point B indicates the number minus 10 upon 4 or minus 5 upon 2. Now let us see second question. Which point indicates the number 1 and 3 upon 4? Number 1 and 3 upon 4 can be written as 1 plus 3 upon 4. This means 1 complete, and as it is a positive number, towards the right of 1 there are 3 parts. 1 plus 3 upon 4 means 1 complete and 3 parts toward the right. 1, 2, 3. There will be point C and this point will indicate 1 and 3 upon 4. Therefore we write point C. Point C indicates the number 1 and 3 upon 4. Now the last question. State whether the statement point D denotes the number 5 upon 2. Point D is towards the right of point 2, toward the right of number 2, and point D is from 2 parts from the point 2. Therefore this 2 is complete. 2 is complete, and toward the right we take plus. One part will be 1 upon 4, second part will be 2 upon 4. So there will be 2 plus 2 upon 4. It will be 4 into 2, 8 plus 2, 10 upon 4. That will be 5 upon 2. Therefore point D denotes the distance 5 upon 2. Therefore point D denotes the number 5 upon 2. Therefore given statement is true. Given statement is true. Now friends, here is homework for you. Homework is complete practice set 1.1. Solve this homework and write in your notebook and send it to my WhatsApp number If any doubt occurs, then also contact me on my WhatsApp number.